Hey guys, it's Ruben. Welcome back to my channel. Breaking my fast today. Totally diving into food. Finally done with my 21-day fast, and I am super excited about getting to eat food again. So I'm breaking my fast with cantaloupe, and this is something that should be pretty easy on my digestive system because after 21 days, I'm sure any food in my stomach is going to be a shock to the system. Even though I was using juice throughout my fast, this is still solid food. It's a big difference, right? And I did a little bit of research on this, and cantaloupe's a pretty safe fruit to dive right into. I thought about doing watermelon, but I think watermelon's probably a little bit too high in water content, and I wanted to have something that was a little bit denser than that. Plus, I love cantaloupe, so giving this a go. And I'm also gonna have some chia seed pudding that my wife made for me. I lost 26 pounds during this fast, which is really cool. That wasn't the primary reason I was doing this, but having a weight loss benefit from the 21-day fast is super cool, and I definitely do not want to put all that weight back on. So I got to be real careful with what I'm eating for a while. I need my weight to stabilize. But I want to dive right into this cantaloupe, so bear with me. Mm. Yeah, super good. Yeah, really cool to be eating food again. So I wanted to share my post 21-day fast thoughts with you guys, right? As well as have you guys join me in breaking my fast. So if I would have just been doing this for a weight loss benefit, I can tell you for sure that I would have cheated on this thing a long time ago. I've struggled with food cravings my whole life. My weight has fluctuated up and down my whole life. And so the struggle's been real. And the only reason I can say why I was successful is because I wanted to do this to improve my faith walk with Christ. I wanted to be closer to my God. And it was that reason alone that gave me strength, right? There were lots of times when I was craving a bunch of stuff. A couple of days ago, we got together with friends at an outing, and there was barbecue. And, I'm a Texan, so I love me some barbecue, right? And that was super hard to do, but, I just surrendered it to Christ, and I was able to endure that event. And there were other times where I had, interesting cravings, like I wanted combination fried rice, and I was craving pizza one time really bad. And if it had just been for weight loss reasons, I would have totally fallen off the wagon and be like, I can start it again tomorrow, right? I've done it I don't know how many times. But because I was committed to doing a 21-day fasting for spiritual reasons, that's the only reason I can say I was successful. And if I can do it, y'all can do it. And like I said in other videos, my daily reminder was Jesus endured suffering and fasting in the wilderness for 40 days. And this is nothing compared to that. So I just wanted to crucify my flesh as my way of honoring Jesus' sacrifice on the cross and improve my faith walk and see how it went. So I definitely feel like I've grown spiritually from this. I've gotten a lot more intimate in my prayer. I've also been a lot better about thinking outside of myself when it comes to prayer consistently, and that's very cool to have observed. And I would encourage y'all to give this a shot. A juice fast is pretty aggressive, so if you don't know whether you can commit to a 21-day fast right out of the gate, then try it for 2 or 3 days. Try it for a week. See how that goes. And for those of you that want to be really bold and do a water fast for 21 days, then I would suggest maybe check with your doctor first. But people have done it and have been okay after that. I don't think it's dangerous to your health. But again, I'm not a doctor. There's other kinds of ways to fast as well, though, right? It doesn't have to be a food fast. I mean, for me, I chose to do that. That was a big thing for me that I wanted to accomplish because food struggle is a big deal for me. But other people have done other ways of abstaining for 21 days from other things that have a grip on our lives. A lot of us are hooked on television or binge watching things on Netflix or social media. You know, if that's something that you want to evaluate and you want to lose your dependency on social media in your life, or you want to break free from your dependency on just binge watching shows, or maybe you play too many video games, I don't know, take a look at that, right? Do a real honest evaluation in your life of what activity that's not really bringing value to your day-to-day life, and definitely not bringing any value in your spiritual or prayer life, that you could look at in this area. I would highly recommend giving this a shot. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at the outcome. I know I have also done times where I've restricted myself from social media for several days at a time, and I find that I just gain more joy in my life. It's amazing how much negative energy you can get from reading a bunch of stuff on social media, especially right now that we're in a very divisive culture right now, based on not just COVID, but also politics. So there's lots of good reasons to probably find ways to wean yourself away from social media, and probably better productivity to pick up a book instead of binge watching Netflix, or use that as an opportunity to read more of the Bible. I tried to spend more time in the Bible as well during this 21-day fast, and I wasn't as successful in doing that, so I still want to get better about reading my Bible more often. I definitely try to read the Bible every day, but I want to do more of that. And so I still have work to do in that area. But yeah, so this is just a wrap up. And as far as how I look, well, here's a view of how I looked 3 weeks ago when I started this thing. And now y'all are taking a look at how I look now. So you can decide for yourselves whether or not the weight loss shows on me or not. But I'm really thrilled about having lost 26 pounds. Oh my goodness. And I'm super joyful about just growing in my faith walk with Christ during this period. So, wanted to give you guys this update, let you know how I did, and share that with y'all, and also encourage you guys to give this a shot. Seriously consider this. I see nothing but upside if you were to give this a shot. Well, that's all for this vlog, guys. God bless y'all.